Hello everyone, Sarah here in the Connecticut Cocoon, and I'm getting super comfy cozy as the nights here in Connecticut get darker and colder. I've got my long sleeve sweater on, I've got my warm cup of tea here, and I'm just gonna talk a little bit today about the voice and a few strategies to try to help just connect with our voice a little more during this busy time of year. I know it's that end of summer, my kiddos are going back to school, and I am actually celebrating 5 years. I guess I'll call it a celebration of overcoming a quite serious voice disorder. So this time of year is bringing up a lot for me. So I thought it would be good to come on and share a little bit with you and just acknowledge how far progress can be made in 5 years. You know, it feels like a lifetime ago, but it's really not. It feels like yesterday at the same time too. So I have my tea here, and as we talk about the voice a little bit, all sorts of things were tried with warm drinks and marshmallow root and licorice root and slippery elm. So I'm just gonna give some gratitude to my tea time over these last 5 years that helped soothe my throat and ground my body and regulate my sensory system to move forward with the voice struggles that I had. And my tea right here has a little quote, so I thought I'd share with you. It says, "Breath is the voice of your soul." Perfect. Breath is the voice of your soul. So if you have a nice cozy drink, I invite you to take a sip with me and feel that warm liquid just soothing our instrument here. That's so delicious. And as our little quote said, we're also gonna take a nice deep belly breath. So feel free to join. I'm gonna take another one. Our stomach expands as we breathe in. Breathe out, bringing the belly back in, sucking all the air out. Now just a little bit, we're gonna go back into 5 years ago. It's a scary territory for me. It was not a good time in my life. It was before Laurie and I started the Cocoon. But I am gonna take a moment to just explain the journey I went through. I am a speech therapist. I talk a lot. I come from a huge Italian loud family. I'm a speech therapist in the school, so chatting. And I had never had a struggle with my voice before. And 5 years ago, it was like the perfect storm of emotion, big emotional changes and life changes in my life. It was the end of my first marriage. I was starting a new career. I was with my grandmother when she passed away. And I realized more and more I was pushing my voice. My body was telling me to slow down. I got strep throat like 5 times. My immune system was quite low as well. And what I was noticing more and more around this time of year, it was really hurting to talk. It felt like knives. It felt like really tight. And it got so bad. It was a 2-year journey. And at the hardest point, I was actually communicating with a pad and paper or a dry erase board because it just hurt so much even at rest and then when talking as well. And I saw quite a few specialists, I think 4 different ENTs, ear, nose, throat, across 2 different states. I was told I needed speech therapy, which for me was very humbling as a speech therapist, to kind of take a step back and ask for help within your own profession. And at first I was really embarrassed, and then realized, you know, it's time to help the body and see what I can do to learn new techniques to take care of this very precious instrument that is part of me. And Laurie and I did so much work around my identity, because I identify so much with my voice. My voice is everything. And the journey also brought me back to my voice, back to singing, and really stepping into this beautiful work of vocal play and connecting with your voice and grounding your voice and creating those unique sounds for you and for the world around you. So it's an interesting bittersweet, like, oh, that was such a struggle, but looking back at it now, 5 years later, it was like the gift given to me of like, we're gonna just have you do this for the next few years to like teach us some things. So just inviting you to embrace the magic all around of what comes in and what we can overcome and what we can learn from what's presented to us. So Laurie and I, did a lot of personal growth and work around the topic of my voice. I saw 3 different speech therapists. I even got some help from the college that I graduated from and professors that I knew. So it was a big effort. And at the end of the day, after being misdiagnosed, or I was diagnosed with some vocal nodules, healed those, but still had what's called muscle dysphonia. So it is when you're using the muscles around your voice improperly, and you're tightening. It's just a lot of tightness, and it can be caused by emotional distress. And so what I learned, the big thing I learned, was that I wasn't using my voice properly when I wanted to talk. I was talking when I really didn't have much to say, or I wasn't saying what I really wanted to say. So we always use a phrase in this household: say what you mean what you say, but don't say it mean. That's kind of the moral of this story of using my voice, picking my words, choosing my words very carefully, but advocating for myself was huge. And after 2 years of working through that and bringing singing back in, because the breath and just kind of holding the voice with that breath for me was very, very important, and would reconnect me with how to use my voice and how to use those muscles appropriately so they don't tighten back up. So just some little things today. We're going to try three little ways to reconnect with our voice, to help our voice keep it healthy. These things can be everyday exercise to start your day or end your day. So I invite you to try them and just be very gentle, very light. Don't do anything that's forceful, and just be in tune with your own body of what feels good and what might not feel good. So a big piece is also when we're communicating with others. Studies show that over 50% of our communication, our messages, are conveyed through our body. Actually, not our words, not our tone, not even the words we pick, but our posture and the gestures that we use. So I noticed previous to my voice condition that, and actually I still work on it a lot, it's a constant battle, but I go forward with my body a lot, or I'll tighten up with my shoulders, or this gets all tight. So I just invite you to like shake it off, round those shoulders, keeping that head in a neutral position, rather than always going up like this. A nice neutral position, and just giving your throat a little massage. So you have the middle of your throat, your Adam's apple here, going on the sides with your thumb and your pointer finger, and just starting at the top, gently bringing everything down and then holding. And that feels so good for me. It's still, every time I do it, it's so nice. Gotta hydrate. As I'm talking, I can feel it getting all dry. So let's try this one again. Again, you've got the center. Don't massage the center. Massage right on the side. You can actually even feel into this little notch in between your bones. You go very, very gently. And you just bring it down. Now I might have my chin up a little bit to show you, but I really want you to have a neutral chin. Bring it down and hold. You can go slow, slow as you'd like. Repeat it. You're bringing the larynx down, because everything can just go up, 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 up throughout the day with your stress, your energy level, and we're just bringing it down. Since I like to go forward, we're going to bring the body back, and we're going to bring the voice forward instead. So you actually take right underneath your jaw and you swipe all the way forward under your chin and hold. Again, neutral head, neutral shoulders, easier said than done. I work on this every day. It's gonna be a lifelong goal. Here we go, underneath the jaw. And this is massaging that hyoid bone that's underneath it all. And so instead of taking our body and bringing our bodies forward to convey a message, or listen to me, or I have to say this, we're just gonna like tell our voice, like, you can lead the way. We don't need our whole body involved. And let's try this one more time. So underneath the jaw, you might even be able to see it better this way. And you just kind of pull forward and hold. And keeping the jaw nice and relaxed too. And when you do these like self-care for your voice, you might notice some energy releasing. You might get a little teary-eyed, you might get smiley, you might get a chill, a yawn. I feel like some deep breaths are coming through. Just let it come off, because a lot of times things can get stuck in different parts of our body. And when we're finally giving it some attention and some care, it can lift. So making it all okay and allowing it to just flow through you. Okay, our last little ground your voice, connect with your voice activity. We are going to end this cocoon tonight with a warm hum. And if you don't know, studies show that a hum is so beneficial. As little as 30 seconds up to 2 minutes of humming can do so much for your body. It can boost your immune system. It can reduce your stress. It can relieve anxiety, and it can also boost oxytocin levels. And it can also help you get a better night's sleep, which I don't know about you, where you're at, but I'm about to cozy up and tuck myself into bed right after this. So enjoy all the benefits of this hum. Keep that belly breath rather than a chest breath. Relax everything, and we're gonna just end this cocoon, wrapping it up in a lovely warm hum. Pick any note you'd like, anything goes. Keep it light, keep it fun. can just copy me or receive it. And end your breath as soon as the sound is done. Don't force it. I'm going to add a little movement. I'm going to add a hug. Some deep pressure to your body. You can put wherever you like. Can really regulate your system, keeping your throat open. Oh, that feels so good on my shoulders right now. Oh, I need this so bad. And let's do one more. And release. Another breath. Just take a moment, close your eyes, and observe any sensations in your body. I feel calm and collected and happy, and my lips are buzzing from my forward motion of my hum. I hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful evening or day wherever you are. Till next time, with care and connection from my cocoon to yours. Bye.